Ben, I never once slept with Gianni when you and I got together. You think that matters? Do you know how sick I feel? Knowing that I got with my father's side piece? Did you always know that Elvira cheated on me with a married man? It was Devante. Devante? Devante Torres? And you knew this all along? Pack your bags. You're leaving. I'm leaving. After you pushed Ben to the edge, you should be the one gone. It sounds like you've been sleeping with Quinlan longer than I've been sleeping with Finnegan. Certainly not. I met Quinlan when she was old enough to consent. You reignited your affair with Finnegan after 20 years. What is this, Terry? You know how to read, silly. I spoke with Udell Mitchell, and I asked him to draw up divorce papers. Merry Christmas. Quinlan, are you okay? What are you doing here? Look, I know that Ben knows about the two of us. I wanted to make sure that you were okay. Wanda? Get away from me. Not until you tell me why you're in my hotel for the holidays and not spending it with your family. Devante kicked me out. Now walk away. Why would your husband kick you out of your house? Take a wild guess. You can't be serious. I am serious. He knows about you and Elvira. What are you doing here, Heidi? I can ask you the same thing. If you answer my question, then I'll answer yours. Ben isn't the only person who knows about us anymore. Is that so? Yep. Gianni, my youngest son Max, and the rest of the Russos found out. As you can see, I was exiled. Since I'm here because my husband and his family found out about my infidelity, I'm gonna assume that your wife found out. She did. So how exactly did Terry find out about us, Finnegan? Maybe I didn't show enough concern? Don't you realize that there was a reason why I didn't reply back to your texts and didn't answer your calls? Don't you think that if you did, then Ben wouldn't have found out about us? So Ben did confront you. Gianni, I made it crystal clear that the two of us were finished. And that's why I kept trying to reach you. I didn't make things crystal clear to you. What are you talking about? I didn't realize how much I missed you, Quinlan. I needed to know if you felt the same. Did you sleep well? My head is still pounding. Were you here all night? Nope. I just stayed here for a few hours to go back to a broken home. When I got back to the estate, I saw that Mom was gone. I still don't understand why she's not allowed to stay when Dad cheated too. Max, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for my part in the mess you're in. It was just that I was so angry. Believe me, Ben. I'm fully aware of how angry you were on Christmas. The alcohol definitely fueled that anger. I'm sorry, Max. Look, I'm already stressed over Yvette's allegations against me. The last thing I need is to be stressed over the fact that you're gonna start drinking again or worse. You can't be serious. How did he even find out? Is that really important, Devante? He knows now, and that's that. As a matter of fact, it is important. Since your husband knows, then that means he can go to my wife at any moment and tell Isabel about what happened between Elvira and I years ago. It could destroy my family. Good. Good? Yes, good. My family is practically destroyed because of what you did. It would serve you right to understand how it feels knowing that the world around you is crumbling. It was an accident. What are you going on about? How is it an accident that your wife found out that you were unfaithful? Do you remember the last time I called you? I wish I didn't. What's that got to do with Terry? My son overheard us. He overheard everything. Everything? Including Ben having the diary? Finnegan, how could you be so careless? How could you be so stupid? Don't start, Heidi. We wouldn't even have needed to have that conversation on the phone if Ben didn't have the diary. Once again, you go blaming me when you're the one in the wrong. We wouldn't be kicked out of our homes if you didn't seduce me. You know what, Heidi? I'm getting sick and tired of getting all the blame when it comes to our affair. Well, I'm sick and tired of being blamed for our affair being exposed. Now our families know about it. Once again, we're not home and we are in Theodosius' palace. Maybe we should make the most out of it? Listen up, Gianni. I already got the message that you can't get over me when Ben tossed the gift he was about to give me like it was a piece of trash. Was that before or after Ben picked up a liquor bottle? The bottle. Oh my word. He drank it. What were you thinking, Quinlan? Having a liquor bottle where an alcoholic could get to it. Clearly, I didn't expect Christmas to turn into a complete nightmare. Because I'm well aware of Ben's struggles, I wouldn't have let him take a sip. Well, he took more than a sip. From what I saw at the estate, he took the entire bottle. This is all our fault. We pushed him to it, Gianni. Ben is a grown-up. He makes his own choices and he chose to let his emotions consume him. Are you saying that you don't even care that we hurt Ben? You shouldn't have to be responsible for looking out for me. Clearly you can't even look out for yourself. This isn't to talk down on you, but it's the truth. It was one bad day, Max. One bad day? Knowing that Dad slept with the girl you love is more than just having a bad day. Again, how did Udell find out that Elvira cheated on him with me? Was it Ben? Because I told you to get Yvette to drop the charges against Max Russo. And I told you that wasn't happening. Besides, Ben isn't to blame. He didn't tell Udell. As for you, Devante, you're to blame. How? I stayed silent for like 20 years and I plan to stay silent. Because you stole the girl who Udell loved. After what happened on Christmas, I'm convinced that Elvira is the love of his life. No matter how much Elvira hurt Udell, even though he didn't place a ring on her finger, and despite the fact that I gave Udell a child, Elvira is still his soulmate. Maybe I would have gotten extra points if I tried to give Udell a boy after Yvette was born. I'm to blame for the current state of your marriage? You should be thanking me. Thanking you for what, Devante? If it weren't for me, then you wouldn't have gone with Udell to begin with. I am more convinced that you are dumber than you look. What makes you think that I would ever try to sleep with you again after everything that's happened? Find someone else to get your needs met, Finnegan. I said that the two of us were over and I meant it. Ben is my son, my firstborn. Of course I care about him. But I also care about you too, Quinlan. Just get out, Gianni. I'll save you the trouble and try to explain things to Ben when he cools off. Word of advice? When he gets on the bottle, or if Ben gets on something worse, then it's absolutely difficult for him to get off. From what I witnessed on Christmas, it doesn't seem like Ben will be cooling off anytime soon. I never loved Quinlan. After finding out what she had with Dad, I never will love her. Are you sure about that? You literally stopped being sober after what you found out. What now, Max? Are you gonna police my every single move like our parents did to me all throughout my high school years? I might have been pretty young when that happened, but I remember how miserable that made you. Just pick up the phone and call me if you feel like drinking again, okay? Before you go, I really do want to thank you for everything you've done. I'm always gonna look out for you, Ben, whether you like it or not. Hello? Can I have a drink delivered here, please? So I should be thanking you for the years of marriage I shared with Udell because you hooked up with my underage best friend? Okay, Devante, other than the fact that I was blessed with a beautiful baby girl, your thing with Elvira wasn't worth the pain it caused me when Udell found out. For the last time, how did your husband find out that I was involved with Elvira? because Wanda was the one who told me everything, and you just confirmed it.